this short video to get 30 minutes of uninterrupted listening.
Switch to Sprint and get the amazing iPhone 11.
All right. Shall we get started? I think we shall. Some warm-ups over here. Hello. Hey. What's up, Jeff? Indeed, art time. Yeah. I still have a couple of small artworks left. I've been doing a little bit of big artwork, a little bit of small artwork. You know, just to... How have you been? I've been good. I've been drawing, sketching. Turn down the music just a tad. There. You think I'd be better at figuring out what angle to use at this point? There. I don't know why the message are staying. They're supposed to disappear after a while. There. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I should stream a bit more. I don't think 2 days a night is good enough. Everybody says it is. Everybody says do what's convenient for you. I have a running slideshow now. That's new. I just uploaded a slideshow of all the works that I think were my best. If I missed any, let me know. And I can add to the slideshow for next week. Yeah, I'd like to see you on stream again. It's good to see you again. Well, I might sketch every day of the week, but I might sketch every day of the week, but I don't do my coloring streams every day of the week. I bet some people are like, what, some people are probably like, what, you can post a line art, but you can't do the coloring today? I bet that's what some people are thinking. I don't know. As growing as an artist, some people recommended post your work in progress on Instagram and Twitter, so that's what I've been doing. I know, right? I'm an art machine. They can't stop me. I bet the first few seconds of this video is gonna get muted because I was I was putting on Spotify and it did that annoying watch this video for 30 seconds or whatever thing. Hey Newt. I finally got the chat overlay to work. For some reason it wasn't working last week. I got it working again. Nick's gonna stop by for a couple of minutes and then I'm gonna be on my own. Monitoring my own chat. If anybody wants to be part of the fire brigade, let me know. I could always use more mods. How's your day going, It? It's okay. 20 minutes is good enough. It's just the more people are in the chat, the more this stream gets boosted in the art category. And more people will be able to see it. I hope. I personally don't care about views, but you know who does? Twitch algorithm. 20 minutes is fine. You're probably gonna be watching me shade this fire and over again. This campfire over and over again. Best 20 minutes of your life, am I right? It's times like that I don't miss school. I took time out of school to optimize my channel, and I still don't know if I'm gonna do the fall quarter or not. I kind of like the freedom, you know? I don't miss having to sit in a 6-hour animation class for hours and hours. Practically living off of Mountain Dew Kickstart because they have to start school at 8 a.m. That was fun. That's why you gotta stop by chat, Nick. This is a chill chat, you know? We hang out, we discuss, we do healthy debates. Any hateful debates will probably get you temporarily banned from the chat. Because this is a chill stream. Thank you for the host. And I looked at the calendar. My birthday doesn't really fall my birthday doesn't really fall on a day that I stream, but I'm like, you know what? It's my channel. So I'll probably stream on my birthday just for a little while. Birthday stream. That will be in the early August. Yeah, Nick, and you can't use me as an excuse for why you're not passing your class. Exactly. You'll get fired. That's a good one. Just start using that. You won't get banned, you'll get fired. Like that. Flambéed. I'm kind of sad that the whole sound alert thing won't be a thing on Twitch anymore because I was gonna try to watch some tutorials on how to create my own sound alerts, and now that I was actually thinking about doing sound alerts, that Twitch had that taken away. Because it would have been funny to do like Ring of Fire or something like that every time someone followed. Unless you're not a. I'm not a huge Johnny Cash fan, but I like that song. And I've been getting into a lot more crystal art, because crystals have always fascinated me. And so the idea of doing some would be cool. Yeah, as you can tell, I have a huge pile over here. I've filled out like what? I filled out like 4 sketchbooks in the span of this quarantine. Hey, look, it's the piece I'm doing right now. The campsite. I kind of did a sequel to this picture. You know what's funny is I only wear my glasses when I'm streaming or if there's a special occasion. Like if I'm at a Christmas party and I need to see better, then I wear my glasses. Let's see. Hope everybody's staying safe and having a good week. My week's been a bit up and down, but that's pretty normal. You know, the worst thing is I got. Oh, wow. Yeah, being called old is the worst. But it's a bit better than getting back in my day by my family constantly all this week. You know, they're just teasing you, Nick. It's all out of love. I tease my family too. It's a very light-hearted banter, you know? Sometimes I say, yeah, back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, when my mom said I didn't have any problem when I was a little kid. You know what I mean? I'm doing the little cinders, so I'm just doing some pointillism so you guys can see the little tiny dots. 28 stab wounds! Okay. I think I got the point that there's a fire there, so let's move on to the grass. I kind of want this to be more of a nighttime piece. I've been doing a lot of nighttime stuff lately. They're like, what? You're still in school? Aren't you 30? Sometimes I feel like that too. Sometimes I see the youthful 22 to 23-year-olds that have just started school, and then me, who's been in college for like 8 years. I'm getting close to 25, and it feels like I've been in school forever. I was always a 1 year older than the rest of my year because I repeated kindergarten. So it was always fun to be known as the old lady in the classroom, besides the teacher. Well, my advice is to shake it off, you know? You only let people make you feel bad if you want them to. You can choose to laugh it off and say, hey, you're right, I'm old. Or you can politely ask them to stop in the future. You know what I mean? I feel like this is more of a conversation to be had off stream, remember? We're having chill vibes. You got any good games lately, Nick? I know you can't stay on the chat for long, and I don't want to belittle your feelings, but I'll talk to you privately about this later, okay? It's okay. No need to apologize. If you guys ever feel the need to talk to somebody, you can. Whoa! That is a huge bug. Is that a pincher bug? Oof. I have something to kill later. As long as you don't pinch me, we'll get along just fine. I'm not. Alright. I don't want to scare you off, Nick. But you got to do your essay, so good luck. Let me know how it goes. Thanks for stopping by. Always grateful to anybody who decides to stop by. Thank you, viewers, lurkers, ghost followers who are too afraid to hit follow. It's okay. I won't bite. I was a ghost follower of somebody on Twitch for a while. It wasn't until 2 months of watching them that I decided to hit follow. And I didn't regret it. If he's streaming today, I might raid him. His name is Freakmeister1 and he does paintings of animals. So, dogs, cats. He's on my Discord. He goes by, I give people nicknames, but I stopped doing that after a while because it's hard to come up with a clever name for everybody. I ran out of fire puns. Alright. I said I wanted to do an extra stream last week, but I didn't end up doing that because I forgot that last week was 4th of July and I wanted to spend time with my family. So I ended up just doing the standard 2 days. But I might do some Twitch things later on this week. I got a desktop microphone, so I'll be able to set it up and my voice will really project. And we can have some fun with some quarantine karaoke. You can decide to sing along, or we can laugh at how bad I am. I don't know. I enjoy karaoke a lot. I don't do the karaoke streams as often as I would like. If it were up to me, this would be an art and karaoke thing, with maybe occasional Rocket League, but I don't think people would be into that. Speaking of which, Rocket League turned 5 years old, and I started streaming Rocket League when it was a year old, which means I've been playing Rocket League for 4 years, which means I've been streaming for 4 years. Dang. 4 years of streaming. Actually, it'd be 4 years on YouTube. For 2 years here on Twitch. So, either way, it's still quite an accomplishment. And then I joined Twitter in 2015. So this year is my 6th year on Twitter. I don't remember. My math sucks. I should do a command every time I get my math wrong. Be like, Kira got math wrong again. Surprise. Here, let me move the angle of the fire. This is just the top layer of the grass. I plan on brightening it up just slightly so that it's nighttime, but it has like a ethereal glow to it. I'm kind of into fantasy art, though I don't do any myself because I'm not very good at drawing armor or weapons or or dragons. That might be a fun experiment. Just do 1 week of fantasy art and see what people do. I'd be like, what the hell? I'm not super big conversation. Blah, blah, blah. See, already failed on the first try. I'm not super big conversationalist, so if you guys just want to watch somebody color and chill, that's fine. I have a philosophy on this channel that my line art is meh, but my coloring is where it shines. Because if I make epic line art, then there's no point to these coloring streams. I mean, I've been told my line art is epic, but I don't feel the same way. That could just be the artist is their worst critic type of thing. I think I forgot to post in one Discord that I'm live, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Oops. Hold on a second. There. I let myself be known. It's about trust, safety. Nothing wrong with trust and safety. Don't let anybody tell you different. I remember when it came time to make friends, a lot of the people thought I chose the safest route when it came to making best friends. I guess I'm not super trusting because I always like psychoanalyze everybody that I see when I first meet them. Like I read their body language to see if they truly want to be my friend or if they're just trying to get ahead. I'm a little bit more trusting now because I feel like everybody should be given the benefit of the doubt. I don't want people to feel like they can't approach me. So if we ever meet at a convention, or if we ever met at a convention and I forgot, just let me know. Just be like, hey, remember, I'm that person that bought this artwork at your art table. Oops. My phone likes to think that I'm picking the wrong thing. Music's back on. So coloring, much like the rest of painting, is all about layering. I like to start with small strokes and work my way up to bigger strokes. And a artist that is better than me is able to calculate what light source they want. Me, I just make up the light source. But if you want to get super detailed with it, you can figure out what light source you want. For me, I kind of want the light source to be coming from the upper right, which means this one will probably be less shaded because the moonlight will be coming from here. I wish I had some emotes for this channel. I'm not quite affiliated yet, so until then, I'm still debating whether or not I want to do my own emotes or if I want to hire someone. Because I am pretty good at graphic art, but I feel like I'm not very good at I really like detailed artwork, you know, and I feel like I make my stuff too detailed. I watched a few tutorials on making emotes, and they recommend to be less detailed. So I'll probably hire someone. I know a few good Twitch artists that do emotes. And I have some ideas of what I want them to be, but if they're too ambitious, I'd understand. If you want to see the line arts ahead of time before the coloring streams, I post them on Twitter and Instagram. And I have a Twitter and Instagram enabled. I have a plugin that will show you my Twitter and Instagram feed in the info section. Let's see. As some of you guys may or may not know, I am part of the spectrum. So that means I might accidentally trail off when I'm talking. If I'm talking about something and I move on to a different subject, it's because of that. Getting close to the end of the grass, or at least the first layer. Actually, you know what? I think I might have a green pen to speed this along a bit more. Right now I'm using a ballpoint. Excuse me, doggies. You want to say hi to everyone, Pearl? Come here, Pearl. Say hi to everyone. Come here. Hi. This is Pearl. He's my dog. Alright, down. I found the pen, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what I did before. And because this one is a watercolor pen, I have to be extra careful with the lines. The lines should show up a bit better. And I just like to say thank you to all of those who continue to be following me during the days I'm not streaming. I know it can be a lot to wait for me, because the gap between Thursday and Tuesday is pretty big. So thank you to everybody who has enough patience to wait for the next video. It means a lot. Just know that the reason why it takes so long is because I'm busy making artwork to color for the stream. Let's see, I make 5 drawings a day, and then I post 2 a day. So that means if I draw 5 pictures a day, and I post 2 every day, that means that I'm working 4 days ahead every day to make sure I have an upload queue. It also means my hands are killing me. No pain, no gain is what I say. Coming along good. What's your guys' favorite color? Mine's blue. Although green's not a bad color. I'd say the only colors I can't really stand are orange and yellow, and that's because they're super bright. I know it's ironic because the theme for my channel is orange and yellow, but shut up. Just kidding. Kidding. I don't hate orange and yellow, I just don't like it on me. When I go to clothing stores and I put on an orange shirt, I think it makes my tan skin look dried out. Some people can pull off bright colors and some people can't. Sorry, ad break. Ooh. I've been streaming for 42 minutes. It's the secret of the universe. Alright. Now for the lighter green. And then we'll go back on top of it with another green pen. That's okay, Nick. Take your time. Let's see. There. Music's back. There are still quite a few artworks that I haven't colored yet. I might want to get back to that Venus flytrap that I did a month or two ago. And then for game night, for Thursday for game night, I thought about getting the Jackbox games. Maybe Drawful. Because I sense that Rocket League isn't going to be enough to keep people entertained anymore for a game night. Pen art is tricky because one mistake and you could end up ruining the whole piece. I love Bob Ross's philosophy on happy accidents, but when it comes to ink, it's a bit different than doing an oil painting. No offense, Bob, but I don't think there's any happy accidents in an ink drawing. And we got Ginger. So I'm gonna have to turn up the music a bit. It sounds like my dogs fell asleep. Okay. Getting there. I'm gonna work lightly with this blue pen, and then we'll give it a nighttime aesthetic. I have no idea why I keep on doing nighttime pieces. I'm sure there's like um a psychiatrist will dissect why people do daytime as opposed to nighttime pieces. Hey! Hey, Vince Vixen. Long time no see. Good. I'm just working on this piece here. Um, I'm working on a campsite piece. I kind of did a sequel to this one. Um, it is roasting marshmallows. And I might do that one next week. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. I've also cleaned up my overlay a bit better. I feel like my overlay was starting to get a little cluttered with like little tabs that weren't necessary. So I cleaned it up so that I have more space for both the artwork and my camera. I felt like I had to smush things together before. I'm so glad that's not the case anymore. How have you been? Mental health check, everybody. Are you okay? Meh? Alright? Great? Or I hate the world? I'm a bit of a meh right now. Always good to do a mental health check. I should add that as a command. I should be like exclamation mark mental health check. And we could do a poll on how you guys are feeling. Because as someone with a mental disability, I of all people understand what it's like to not feel okay. What do you guys think so far? You can tell me honestly if you don't like how it's going. I'll understand. After all, art is subjective. As long as it elicits some response from you, I know I'm doing a good job as an artist. You know what I mean? There was a big pincher bug here earlier, Ben's Vixen. It crawled on top of my lap desk and it nearly scared me to death. I'm sure it's somewhere in my office right now.
Those shiny, meshy workout leggings are so comfortable, right?
I'm gonna pick something a bit different. I feel like I like this playlist, but I feel like it's a bit too chill. You know, I need something a little bit more with a little bit more oomph, or else I'm gonna pass out during the stream. We don't want that. We don't want a nap stream, do we? Hmm. All right. Thank you for the host. Hey, Trouble Man. What's up? Thank you for the host. Thank you for stopping by with my chill vibes. Uh. And how have you been? There, that's a little bit better. We still get the chill vibes, but we also get a bit more upbeat songs. Hmm. I think that's it for the grass. Now we can move on to the tent. I know for a fact that the crack in the middle is going to be yellow because this is a nighttime piece. So there's going to be a hint of yellow at the tent. I'm just going to do a light yellow at the bottom to indicate the light. And then we can pick something for the top color. Now, traditionally, I think people usually go with orange, but I'm probably going to look it up real fast. Let's see. Tent, nighttime. See what we get. So we got a couple of green ones, but it's mostly just yellows and I saw a green tent, but maybe I'm gonna do purple. Purple sounds like a good color. Very light purple though. We don't want to kill the chill light vibe that we just made. I bet you guys are thinking, why purple? Well, it is good contrast with the. It's a good contrast between the greens and the oranges. Those stand out. The other color I was thinking of was blue, but I think I can add hints of blue into the tent. Hold on a second. I gotta get to my art chest. Move all these other pens out of the way. That one's dull. Yeah. That one. I got all the colors that I think I might need. And now we are ready to go. There we go. That looks nice. Now I'm going to add a more violety purple. Darken it up a bit. And then we'll go over it with yellow again, and that'll be it for the tent. Then a little bit of black pen to make sure it doesn't get lost in the background. That's a workout. Alright, now I'm gonna get some blue up in here. Blue for the river or lake or creek, whatever you think it is. I think it's a creek, but hey, Van Vixen, welcome back. Thank goodness. I need someone to talk to. So how have you been? Good? Bad? Oops. I sometimes forget I'm holding a pen and then I end up stabbing myself with a bunch of colors. And then when I'm done with my art stream, I go, why is my hand green or blue or whatever colors I decide to use that day? I'm like, oh yeah, because I stabbed myself with a Sharpie. Oh gosh. It's okay. Yep. I'm blue, ba ba dee da ba da. Hey, I'm blue, ba ba dee ba 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 da. I have the bluest in the blue window. Blue is the color of all that I wear. I have a girlfriend, and she is so blue. Now you got me going. I can't sing on the stream anymore. Unless it's Twitch Sings, or else this video will get flagged. Damn. Well, I'm sure whoever borrowed your first fast charger will get a new charger soon, as soon as we'll give you back your new charger as long as they get a new charger. That I ended that rather lamely, but you get what I mean. I'm sure they had a very good reason to use your fast charger. Yep, I got my slideshow up and running. This is just the first version. If I feel like I've done more pieces that deserve to be in the slideshow, then they'll be there. I just noticed a lot of art streamers doing a slideshow, and I thought, why don't I do that? You know, give a feel of what my artwork looks like when it's done, or semi done. I'm just shading the water right now. I think working with darker colors with water is like the hardest thing, you know? You're very tempted to work with lighter colors when it comes to water. At least that's been my experience. It's harder for me to shade water when I use a navy blue pen. Yep, Surfing Spider. That was one of the first edits I've ever done. And I was like so proud of it at the time. And now I think I could do a better job of making the spider look like it's surfing if I did it now. Actually, when I first started editing, it's because there were certain things I couldn't draw by myself, and now I feel like I could do a surfing spider now if I wanted to. The radical arachnid, as I called it. Does anybody even say radical anymore? I feel like it's. I feel like people are starting to say it again because there's like nostalgia for the early 2000s and the 90s. And so now people are starting to say rad again. And I'm like, yes, my people. I've been saying rad for the past 20 years, even when it was out of style. That's like, I'm rad. And they're like, what does that mean? It means I'm cool. Actually, I think rad is supposed to mean it's cooler than cool. You know? Oh man. This part's harder because you got the little shady trees in the background, and then you got the dark, uh, the dark shadows of the grass in the background. I'm trying desperately not to get rid of any of the lines I made for the tree branches. I'll just have to reestablish them with a black pen. Shouldn't take too long. Grab a black pen. Oh man. I can't wait to roast marshmallows. I miss marshmallows. I need to go back to working out. I was working out for a little while and then I stopped again. And now I have to go back and do it again. Because I have a sugar and salt sensitivity. And if I don't work out throughout the week, my stomach just blows up. I don't know if anybody else experiences that. Or it's just me. I don't know. I probably wouldn't put it on grass though, Ben's Vixen, because putting it on the grass would you would be starting a fire in a non-fun way if you put the fire pit on the grass. I can tell you that much. Me too. I like telling ghost stories, and I like skipping rocks in a river, especially when I'm upset. And I'm not super good at it, but occasionally I'll get a rock to somehow skip over a couple of feet before it sinks down in the water. Like I did shot put and discus in high school, so I have a good throwing arm, but for some reason rock skipping is the thing that gets me. Yeah, I'm sure he is. So let me get back to the water again. I have a little bit of The music will return momentarily after the ad break because the ads get to me. There we go. And where's the blue? Yeah, here it is. Here's the blue pen. That's good. That's why I do it. I kind of do a bit of mixed media here when I do my coloring. I want the pen to be seen, but I also want to leave room for the pencil to breathe. Alright, do another layer of the pencil, and then we'll pick another colored pencil color to put on top of that. I'm thinking a little bit of purple. And not just purple, metallic purple. So sparkle. So what does everybody think of the water, huh? Looking good? Looking bad? Alright. Take your time. I plan on doing another piece. I usually do 3 pieces on my stream. It just makes since I'm a fast worker, I get done with a piece really fast. So, no pressure. Those who have to leave and come back, I'll be here. Okay, now I'm gonna do the dirt. I have a brown somewhere. 1 second. Sorry, Puppos. And pretty cool, right? Let's see. I'll zoom in just a bit. So you guys can see what I'm doing. I gotta be really careful. Shoot. Oops. Let that be a lesson to you guys. Never hang your phone off the edge of your desk. Fatigue stab wounds. Okay. I'm gonna deepen the purple a little bit on the tent, and then we'll move on to another piece. Alright, and here we go. Big reveal for this one. Not bad, right? Okay, let's see if I got anything from my big pile here that we can color. Or we can move back into a sketchbook. Because I have some loose paper ones. And then I have I think I might have one. I have an idea. So I'm going to move these out of the desk. Organization needs work. Steady. If I pull back just a tad. Okay. I think we got it. I'll turn up the music just a tad bit. it too loud. Wait. Okay, so this is from a cartoon that I grew up with. Some of you may not know it, but some of you might. This is Static. Did you guys know that Static, aka Virgil Hawkins, was one of the first black teenage superheroes in comics? I love dropping trivia tracks and trivia facts, trivia tracks. And this is the Mark II of his suit in the series. He had like 2 different versions. This is the darker blue. That's almost more of a purple color. Man, I miss this cartoon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do hints of purple and blue. And then we can do the lightning, which is going to be fun. Wait. I need to remind myself the color to scheme a bit. Because I know how people get about this sort of thing. Oh, okay. This is actually supposed to be yellow, so I can fix that. Hold on, I think that something's going on with the camera. Something kind of blurry. I think it's good now. There. Now I'm able to get the colors right. think everybody can agree that the second suit in the last 2 seasons were his best look. So I went with that look. The original one was just a white shirt with black pants, and I'm like, maybe it's the light. Maybe if I. I don't know, it looks kind of blurry for me. I don't know about you guys. Jeez. I'm gonna try turning down the light and see if that will help. You accidentally turned it up. If the camera doesn't refocus itself soon, I'm gonna have to end the stream early and wait until next week to do this because it just looks bad. Mm. There, that's better. Now it's focusing. Took it long enough. And then I think I have a purple pen to go over this with, over the black lines with. Until then, we're going to go over the lightning with good old fashioned metallic purple. So it will pop and it will look super shiny. And that's it for the lightning. I might go back and fill this in a bit better, but I want to finish where I started with his costume. This is actually my first time drawing him. Not bad, huh? No, for a coloring stream, I'm using a lot more black than I thought I would. That's okay. Sometimes you gotta reestablish the lines. I realized I forgot to color one side of his hand. That's awkward. I wonder what the Comic Con at home is gonna be like, because I can't sell my artwork this year because all the conventions were closed. Wonder what the convention artists are doing. Probably just telling people to get their prints online. Be like, I'm sorry, I know you wanted that nerdy poster. I'm afraid this year we're gonna have to take a rain check. Should I do more cartoon characters? Because I was thinking Samurai Jack, or maybe Courage the Cowardly Dog, or maybe Ed and Eddie. Ed and Eddie be kind of hard. They have those weird shapes, you know. I'm not body shaming them, you know. Everybody's got their own unique shapes. I think one person asked me to do Sonic once, and I don't think I've ever drawn Sonic before. That's something to try next week, maybe. I've drawn Spyro before. Spyro is difficult because he's not only a dragon, but he's a small dragon. And he had those weird jagged edges. I'm tempted to sing the first. I'm tempted to sing the theme from season 3, but I'm not going to because we can't sing anything anymore. But I can hear the superhero Static Shock in my head as I'm drawing this. Superhero Static Shock. That's all you're getting. Hi, Vincixon. Welcome back. Hello, everybody. Welcome, new people, returning people. I do art and games. I stream 2 days a week, and I post artwork the other 5. You can find my work on Twitter and Instagram. Or if you just want to wait until I'm coloring my pieces, you can wait until the next stream. Wow. Let's see. Looks like we're on another ad break. Basically, on these streams, it's all about chill discussion. I joked around with someone before. I think I said my art stream is part art tutorial, part chill discussion, and part DJ stream because I'm playing music in the background. And if that sounds like something you're into. I usually do art in Rocket League, but I have been playing different games lately. Like I played Unravel 2 weeks ago. I might actually do a special Rocket League episode because it's the 5th anniversary of the game and I haven't done the special event. I want to get those balloons. Oh yeah, and I also do sing sometimes. I took a few singing classes, so I'm not 100% terrible. The dark blue of Static's costume is more of a violet color, almost like a dark, dark purple. Almost. Man, I miss this show. We could use this show again. what is the DC streaming service called again? Because they really need to update Static. If they're doing Young Justice, then Static season 4. Wait, is it season 4 or season 5? I can't remember what it would be if it continued. We'll just pull back a bit. Exactly. I just needed I needed to do a couple of hand exercises because after a while, because I draw so much during the week, that doing the coloring streams for more than 1 hour hurts my hand. Ugh. Everybody thinks I have carpal tunnel, and I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that because I don't know. I probably do. Doctor visit to inspect my hand. These could be my money makers one day. I gotta keep them on my hand. I can see the headline now. Girl's hand falls off due to too much drawing. Hey Nick, welcome back. How did your essay go? I think the ad break is gone. I can turn the music back on. Oh, you fell asleep. Well, don't fall asleep, dork. I'm always nervous to get back to pen rather than shading with the colored pencils. Because I'm afraid I'm gonna F it up somehow. I know it's an irrational fear. Oh yeah, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Hey, yeah. Oh, I'm still alive. Sorry. What about you? Are you still alive? Sure. Alright. You don't want to stick around? Come on, Nick. I'm helpless without you. I need to have someone to talk to while I'm streaming. Otherwise, I get super awkward. You know that. Alright. Hey, Ben's Vixen, are you still there? Someone help this socially awkward person talk. I'm desperate for topics. Any topic. Oy. Oh, would you look at that? I wrote my signature in pencil still. I can erase it and put it somewhere else. Normally, I don't have my signature in gray and a pencil. Normally, I already have it inked in, so it's kind of good. I can erase it and put it someplace else. Silly dogs. Hi, girl. Ooh. Ooh. Are we bleeding through to the other side? What's on the other side? Oh, cupcake dino. There are a couple of pieces from the Connor Army, aka Deckard Games, aka the guy who plays Connor in Detroit Become Human has his own channel. And so I did like a monthly challenge for them, and I got so much artwork to color for that. So I might make a few streams dedicated to that, but we'll see. There was a piece that I colored off stream, if you guys want to see it. Here. You see that? I did this for the 4th of July. So I did colored this off stream, but if you guys want to take a look at the American style crystal skull here. I was really quite proud of that one. A lot of empty space here. Thank you, Van Zixen. This is Virgil Hawkins, aka Static, from a cartoon that I grew up with called Static Shock. I want to watch this show so badly, but I think the only way I'd be able to watch it is if I got the DC streaming service, which is kind of sad. They never released this series onto DVD. I would buy it in a heartbeat if they came out with a Blu-ray digital copy. Bundle. There's actually a lot of WB shows that didn't get released to DVD, like the Osmosis Jones cartoon called Ozzy and Drix. That also was pretty awesome. It only lasted for 2 seasons, but I felt longer than that, you know? Fight the criminals, chase the bad guys. Oops. There, you didn't miss the pen drop this time. Superhero Static Shock. Whoop, whoop. Yep. There's your pen drop. You didn't miss it this time. I guarantee you that if you missed the pen drop the first time around, I'm always around to drop my pens in every stream. It's become somewhat of a meme at this point. Pen drop emoji. What would that even look like? A pen with a bunch of lines on it on the bottom? Just like, pen drop. Where are we dropping? Just kidding. That's actually a Fortnite joke, and I'll never make it again. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I'm trying to press down on the lightning so that it will, shine. So that when you look at it, it's like, whoa, that's some shiny lightning. And I'm like, yeah, I know, right? Insert crab right here. Sadly, I'm afraid that my video might get flagged if I actually play Crab Rave. I totally would if I wouldn't get copyrighted. Love Crab Rave. See, that's me doing Crab Rave. Uh,
Switch to sprinting at the amazing iPhone 11 on up. Trade in iPhone successor for in any condition. iPhone 11
Hey! Hi! I'm good. Thanks for stopping by. Happy lurking. Do I have an avatar? I have this character called Fire Crystal. She was one of the first stories ever written, and she's sort of my unofficial official mascot. Because Fire was one of my most popular characters, I decided to name my entire art brand slash gaming brand after her. So, if I had an avatar, it'd most likely be her. If you guys want to see a picture of what she looks like, I have some line art that I haven't colored yet of her. This is her. This is Fire Crystal. As you can see, her hair is a lot longer than mine. Well, normally my hair is long, but I've been cutting it short lately. So, maybe Fire will go through a haircut transition. Or maybe I'll just leave her long hair alone. You guys might actually see some pictures of Fire Crystal in the slideshow. I can point out what she looks like if she pops up. Yeah. Her hair's on fire. Her hair is made out of flames. Brings on a whole definition of hothead. I don't mind creepy. I follow some creepy artists on Twitter. Like some people who do, horror fan art, or horror art. I don't know, there's something fascinating about it. Well, I think this yellow is toast. And look how much ink I used. Thank you, Evans Vixen. Static is cool. If he's not in the Cartoon Hall of Fame, he deserves to be. I was actually discussing with a member of my family today about how cartoons should be able to be enjoyed by kids and adults. And I think that Static is one of the few that I think kids and adults could get into because there was actually a pretty heavy episode with the father. He was questionable about Virgil. I'm not gonna say why. You're just gonna have to see for yourself. Occasionally, the camera seems to like to unfocus, and I haven't figured out how to stop it yet from doing that. Thank you. I know, right? And getting close to the end of this static piece, then we'll move on to another piece, then I will raid someone. So lurkers, stay lurking. Because it's not over yet. I'm gonna do a smaller piece again for the last piece, because this really killed my hand. Big reveal. I think I still have to do his cape. Hold on, let me do his cape real fast. I forgot to color that in with black. Then it will be big reveal time. I forgot to color in his cape. Oops. Don't want to get rid of the muscle definition I made there. If you can even see it, it's like adding a little arm bump here. Because every superhero has to have a ripped bod for some reason. Thank you. You're extreme too. You're breathtaking. You know, it's more of like an art instinct, you know? Like an artist always has a feeling when a piece is done. They don't actually know. It's more like I feel like I can make peace with this artwork. Or they just get frustrated and they decide they're done. For me, it's like I can make peace with what I've done. I am okay with the results. And if I feel like it needs to be tweaked again, I can always go back to it. Well, I feel like I'm pretty confident in the coloring of this line art that I did. So I'm declaring it done. And it's quite fascinating when I show my finished work to somebody and they're like, this doesn't seem done to me. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. It's just a feeling that artists get. Every artist has an instinct of how they think their artwork should be. Me, I tend to go for super bright, vibrant colors. I tried to go dark once, and I'm just not a Tim Burton, uh, H.P. Lovecraft type of person, as you can tell from the slideshow. My art is very bright and colorful, usually. I say that, and then my horror image of Bendy comes up. Brilliant timing. So, I've been avoiding this one for a while. This little balloon dog here. Got any ideas for color? Of course, the traditional coloring for a balloon dog, for a balloon, everybody keeps on saying to use red. I kind of want to go chromatic, like multicolor, but that's really hard to achieve. Today or just in general? Because I've been streaming for about 4 years now. I started streaming on YouTube, and then I moved to Twitch in 2018. Um, geez, 3 hours almost in a couple minutes. It's gonna be my longest stream yet. Alright, I think we'll go with a smaller piece. That was my original plan, so I'm sticking to it. How'd this get in here? This one's already colored. My mind is blown. Anyway, if you want to see the piece that I did earlier today, there's this one, the campsite. Cozy, right? I found the perfect one. I had it all laid out and ready to go. Where was it? I have all these artworks that I've done that need to be organized in a pile. So bad. Where is it? I got it. I'm gonna find it. Just a second. My notes are around here somewhere. I had it earlier. Hold on, be patient with me. I found it! Here he is. Isn't he beautiful? This would be the last piece of the night. This one shouldn't take too long to color. I'm gonna save the background coloring for next week, and then I'll save the balloon dog for next week. Balloon dog is next week. Remind me that balloon dog is next week. Ooh. Let me turn the music back on now. The bug was on me. It looks like a giant pincher bug, Ben Vixen. Like a giant pincher bug. It somehow got into my office, and I don't know how, but I want it gone. Yeah.
Switch to sprinting at the amazing iPhone 11 on us when you trade in iPhone 6s or newer in any condition. iPhone 11 features an all-new dual camera system.
Yeah, gross, right? And my office is like at the really bottom level of the house. And there's no, and the window can't open, so I don't know how a bug could get in. It's kind of weird. Where did I put the blue pen? Here it is. Hold on a second. What's weird? Hey Nick, welcome back. What's up, man? He is cute. Shyguy is cute. Get over it. I don't think he's super cute though, with holding the blue shell I just drew him using. I was literally clueless on how to draw a blue shell, so I just googled it right now. I'm like, I gotta have him hold something, otherwise, what's the point of having his arm up like that? Normally, when they have their arm up like that, they're holding an item, so I decided to draw an item on him. This is the last piece for the night, and then we're gonna raid somebody. Hopefully, Mitch if he's on. And if not, maybe Kit Slam, and if not Kit Slam, maybe Russ, and if not Russ, then maybe some gaming stream. I don't know. But it's art night, so we should raid somebody who's doing art. Fuck the blue shell. Come on, Nick. Don't be like that. Where would we be without the blue shell? Where would we be without being able to blue shell our enemies? What background color should I go with? Or no background color? I'd love to hear your input. Well, in it, background color. Well, give me something. No background? How about a border? You want a border? You want a square around the drawing? I feel like something's missing. I'm gonna do a border. That's weird. In one of them, in one of the pictures, the blue shell has wings. I didn't think of that. I drew a picture of a blue shell without wings. I didn't expect the stream to go on this long. Kind of surprised. 3 hours, jeez. And voila! Shyguy featuring a blue shell. You don't want to be in the middle of this. You don't want to mess with this Shyguy. Because there will be no escape. That's why it's called a blue shell. Alright, look at the lava lamp while I try to find somebody to raid. You are mystified by the lava lamp. And of course, Piranha Plant shows up after I just finished doing Shyguy.